Right, guys, it's Enzo right here again. Right, super excited to bring you another brand new video. Right, so today's topic is all about entry confirmation. What you need to do or what you need to know, your checklist before you enter a particular trade as a beginner trader, even intermediate trader. I use it basically, and you can also use it for yourself. Right, so the first one I have right here is identifying the trend. Identify the trend. Right, so as a beginner trader or as an intermediate, you have to know what the trend is saying. Is the market making higher highs and higher lows? Right, it means it's a buy trend. If the market making lower highs and lower lows, it means it's a sell trend. But if there's no clear trend for you to identify in the market, then it's best to stay out. Right, very important. Number two is marking key levels. Right, marking key levels. Mark key zones you feel that the market will get to and buy. It could be support, it could be resistance, it could be supply zones, it could be demand zone. Right, only look for trades near important key levels. Right, then number three is wait for market to reach that key level. You have to be patient for market to reach that your POI, your point of interest. Right, you can wait 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. Don't be in a hurry to jump in on the market. Right, wait for markets to get to your point of interest. Right, then number four is the candlestick confirmation. Right, the candlestick confirmation. Right, what candlestick are you seeing at your point of interest? Right, the candlestick reacts to market intention. Right, so bullish or bearish engulfing candlestick, it could be pin back candlestick, it could be strong momentum candle. Right, whatever confirmation you're looking at, right, the candlestick, right, plays a very big role. If you're a price action trader, whatever strategy you're using, the candlestick plays a very big role. Right, then the one I have next is risk to reward. Right, now check the market, check the structure, take only trades that has a very good risk to reward in terms of your analysis or whatever you use on the market. Check the trade. At least 1:2 is okay in terms of risk to reward. Better still 1:3 or higher, but always take a trade that has ×2 of whatever you are risking in terms of your risk to reward. At most or at least 1:2 is okay. Right, then number six is check the trading session. What session are you trading? Is it London session or New York session? Very important. Is it London session or New York session? So you need to understand the session you are trading, or is it London and New York overlap? Right, because it has the strongest move, because London and New York should open at the same time. So you have to check the trading session that you are. What pair you are trading, what session will back up or move that pair you are trading. If you are trading GPSD, for instance, you have to trade that pair during London session. If you are trading New York session, you have to mostly focus on pairs like gold, Bitcoin, USD related pairs. You understand? Then the last thing I have right here, number 7, is news. Always look out for news. Each day when I wake up, I try and look at the news that we have for that particular day. Right, each major news that is going to be released that day, as volatility can increase significantly. Right, so the best news sites to use, you can use forexfactory.com, you can use investing.com. These are news sites that are tested and trusted, that give you accurate data concerning the world and even USA. Right, so these are the checklists you need to understand or know, right, in having a very good entry confirmation as a trader, right, as a beginner or intermediate trader. Right, maybe I may have missed some things. You can drop it in the comment section so that I can add it. Right, in case I missed it, you can add it in the comment section. Right, so this will just be a very quick video that helps you to understand how to enter a trade. What confirmation you need to develop, up to like 3 to 4 confirmation before you enter. Ask yourself, why are you buying? Why are you selling? You have to have a lot of reasons as to why you are entering a particular trade. If there's no valid reason, then you don't enter. If the market structure is not clear, then you are not enter. If the trade is not clear, you are not entering. If market is at a key level, right, then you need to know, okay, you have to wait market to get to a key level or not, right? Do you have the confirmation candle, right? What is the candle that is confirming your entry? Is market structure supporting your trade? Like I said before, is my stop loss, very important, in place? You need to know if your stop loss is in place before you enter. Then is my risk to reward at least 1:2 or 1:3? You need to check the trades that give you a very good risk to reward, right? And am I trading during an active session, right? Like in Nigeria here, our active session are London and New York, right? So you don't want to be trading during Asian session when everybody's sleeping, right? So you need to be active or be trading during an active session. Is there a major news about to be released, right? If you cannot answer yes to every question that I just said, or answer yes to everything I just dropped, right, then don't enter the trade. These checklists help beginners to avoid emotional entries and focus on discipline and repeated setup. So, like I said before, whatever strategy you are using, you need to have confirmation. And this right here is a startup, right? I'm not saying you can build your own, but this is something that you can build on and have a very good and a solid entry confirmation before you start jumping in on the market to avoid unnecessary loss and emotional entries. So this is it for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this content. Hit the like button, subscribe, comment, and share to every trader out there that you feel we need such content like this. So see you on the next one.